From the Daily Mail, at least 82,000 claims of sex abuse have been filed by Boy Scouts of America, or sorry, against Boy Scouts of America, against the organization as of Sunday. Claims are being accepted until Monday at 5 p.m. Yeah, definitely would imagine they would actually be target to pedophiles who want access to children. Claims are still being accepted until Monday at 5 p.m. Sorry, I just read that. Attorney Andrew Van Arsdale said, based on what we're hiring from survivors, what we're hearing from survivors, sexual abuse was a rite of passage in troops across the country. In response to the claims, a spokesperson for BSA said the organization was devastated by the number of lives impacted by past abusing in scouting. We are heartbroken that we cannot undo their pain, the organization added. Yeah. Whew. I bet it's a combination of older men abusing and then the teens abusing each other. And probably having too much fun with it. And the abused becomes the abuser. It's a lot of times how this stuff works. Sadly, don't know if there's any cure for it. There's gay men just kind of have this like attraction to younger boys that is kind of irresistible for them. I don't know. I known a lot of gay people, and they oftentimes do have things for young boys, and it's definitely pretty creepy. Most of them seemed like good people. It's just a thing with gay people. Like in San Francisco, they were in California, I don't know if they were successful, but they were pushing to make it not a crime for a gay man to have sex with a teenage boy, but then it would still be a crime if it was a boy and a girl. I'm not sure why that logic would apply. A logic that's more sane and rational would be, don't want some creepy old dude banging my daughter. And then you're like, okay, well, if your boy was, he's 15 or 16, and then he bangs some hot 25-year-old. I mean, how big of a problem is that? But then, then they kind of they justify this because it's obvious. There's if you can't get pregnant, I don't know. They justify it that way. They're like, well, it's okay to have sex if they're gay, and then dude's older, and then it's teen because they just want to do that. That's just they're gay people, and then that's what they go after. But then it's like, okay, you can't do it if you're straight. It's like, you got to have one set of rules, and you got to follow it. And in general, the adults should definitely not be going near the children sexually. It doesn't matter if you're gay, if you're straight. They need to be in school. They need to be not doing drugs, not having sex with creepy old dudes. Don't want my daughter getting knocked up by some creepy old dude, right? This is just a shame. I bet this has been going on for a long time. And how many claims? There was 82,000 claims, and that's just from the people who are around right now. I mean, these people are like Catholic Church on steroids, bro. It's like a fucking rape factory over there at the Boy Scout camp. Damn, woo! They need to. Those gay guys need to keep their hands off the kids. They do. Doesn't matter that you can't get them pregnant. There's still a young child that can harm them to do that. Sadly, up to 5% of people are pedophiles. And that's creepy. That's absolutely creepy. It's somewhere between 1% and 5%. It's hard to gauge that exactly, but it definitely makes you look around at the parties. You're like, okay, there's 200-300 people here at the party. How many pedos are there? Ooh, 2 of them, huh? And that's a pretty small party. Damn. Yeah, that's why we gotta focus on family friendly. I'm just so tired of all these like feminists that they think it doesn't matter that you have a family, that it's all about you and your career, and that it's okay for you to just sleep around with all the guys that are older that are trying to hook up with any chick that'll go on a date with them. You swipe on their profile because their pictures look good and they had a good job, and then it's okay for you to put off having a kid until your 30s to rise up the corporate ladder so that your husband does not. But then the result of that ends up being your family dying, because if a woman puts off having a kid until her 30s, she'll have on average 1 child. There's a man and a woman. Well, that means after 1 generation, if everybody's doing this, your family would be cut in half. If you could just imagine everyone in your family, just take half of them, make them disappear. That happens every generational cycle when you only have 1 child. And that will cause your family to die because you're a mortal. You have genes. You have to reproduce. If you don't reproduce, you'll be dead. So what the hell good does equal treatment do when you're dead? You've never been born. Okay? What does it do to a woman to deprive them of her husband? Turns her into a cat lady. I mean, for God's sake, do you want to be a cat lady who can't get any good dick because she's working all the time? Now she's like too butch. She makes too much money. She's like, he's not on her level. This is why we got to focus on family friendly. We got to focus on what's good for our families. And we can't be like having these creepy pedo dudes raping our kids and shit, man. Like, you got to make your family strong. In order to make your family strong, you can't be engaging in any sort of activity like this, because it's going to make your family not strong after that. I know that it sounds like such a taboo word to say heteronormativity, that you're discriminating against the poor, helpless, oppressed class because you're the privileged class. You're the person who's part of the dominant class that's oppressing these oppressed people. It's nice and easy to just slough this off, but the reality of the world is you're healthier with a 2-parent household and without getting raped at the Boy Scouts or at the Catholic Church doing the choir. Much rather be a straight white man than no offense to all you gay people out there. Just not for me, man. If you like this video, smash that like button. If you hated this video, hit that dislike button. Tell me how stupid I am, how much I suck, how much of a jerk, how bad of a person I am for my white privilege, white male privilege, up top my ivory tower, up on my fancy YouTube channel. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, bing, for them notifications when I go live. And if you want to see this channel grow, if you get value out of this, if you find it at all funny, you should share it on social media. That's the best way to help us grow. You can also make a donation. RSScommentary.com/donate, where you can make a donation via PayPal to improve or keep the show going, fund my artificial intelligence research into memory augmentation and learning via flashcards. I don't have an exact word for what I'm doing yet. Although I think there's some technical neuroscience word